Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. It's 12:30. The news continues on WKYT. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey reporting.
A family had to dodge bullets inside their own home overnight.
Somebody fired shots into the home on Burkwood Drive. That's just off Liberty Road around midnight this morning. 2 adults and 3 children were inside at the time. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel talked to the mother about their terrifying experience. And that's our top story at 12:30. Whitney?
People who live in this Lexington neighborhood were shocked to find out that shots were fired into a home here.
Last night I was laying in my bed preparing for bed, and what I thought was fireworks going off was actually my house being shot up.
This woman, who asked us to alter her voice, has lived at this Burkwood Drive home for 8 years.
A very close-knit residential community, children, all the adults, we are all working class.
Just after midnight, the unfamiliar sound of gunshots rang out in this neighborhood. Police recovered 7 shell casings from the scene. Bullets went through the window, garage, and even a car.
It's really scary because you wouldn't think that something like this would happen in our neighborhood.
Neighbors say this area is usually safe, but recently that's changed.
Here lately, we've had people breaking in cars. Someone broke into my wife's car and took her wedding rings up the street at the same house. A lot of fighting going on there.
While it appears this house was targeted, the woman who lives here with her 3 children doesn't believe the bullets were meant for her family.
You know, I hope whoever did this, that they're actually viewing this now to let them know that whoever you were intended to hurt, it was not the correct family. And I'm still going to pray for you.
Now, thankfully, no one was injured in this shooting. At this point, police are still trying to figure out who is responsible. In Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
Now, the woman we talked to rents her home. She plans to move out as soon as she can. A man who was hit and killed by a car last night, the person behind the wheel was a police officer. We're told that Howard Robert Robbins was walking to a friend's house on New Highway 150 just outside of Crab Orchard when the Stanford police officer hit him last night. State police say Robbins had dark clothing on, and it appears to all have been an accident. Those who knew Robbins say he's going to be missed.
I was like, oh no, surely not. I just hate it because he visited everybody around here, across the road, over here. My daughter's down there, Miss Duval's. I mean, he visited everybody. Walk up and down the road, go from house to house, just visiting.
The police officer has been identified as Travis Richardson. He is an 11-year veteran and has been with Stanford Police for 4 years. He is now on paid administrative leave.
An early morning fire has killed 1 man and a second man has survived. It started around 4:30 at a trailer on Baber Wages White Road north of Morehead in Rowan County. A woman who lives nearby says her fiance spotted the flames and ran inside, pulling Ollie Brickles to safety. Neighbors say they didn't realize Brickles' brother was in there until firefighters found a body.
If he'd have known Hanky was in there, he would have went back in. And I think that was Jesus' protection for our family, because from as bad as the fire was, there's no way he could have done that twice safely.
Now, the coroner has not released the victim's identity, but family members say they believe it is Gary Brickles. Ollie Brickles was rushed to UK, but there's no word on his condition. Firefighters don't know what started the fire. A day after being spotted in South Carolina, police say 2 missing Kentucky teenagers showed up in Georgia. Police say 13-year-old Cheyenne Phillips and 18-year-old Dalton Hayes are on a multi-state crime spree. Wednesday, police say they were seen in Manning, South Carolina in a truck stolen from Kentucky. An Atlanta TV station reports police in Henry County, Georgia, found that stolen truck last night. Cheyenne's mother says she's worried her daughter will get hurt.
I'm just afraid that he's going to wind up getting her hurt. Just please come home. Please come home. We can work through whatever that it is.
And police say the truck the teen stole last night had several guns inside. Well, after a string of cold, wintry days, we're finally getting a break. Sunshine.
How about that? And the temperature going up some. The sun is out there. Those temperatures will be a little warmer. Tomorrow looks good. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell is here now with an early check on that forecast. Jim?
Yeah, we're trying to warm things up even today, guys. Low 40s expected a little bit later on. We're already in the mid and upper 30s, so we're getting there. And we really want to get to tomorrow where we actually see those 50s showing up. Defender, not much happening there, and this is a change because we've certainly had our fair share of wintry weather here recently. There you see those mid and upper 30s showing up all across central and southern Kentucky. You go out to eastern Kentucky as well, but you go out toward Morehead or Ashland and you're going to find freezing or below, but they'll warm up. They've got a lot of cloud cover still hanging out with them. We look ahead here to our 3-day threat track. Not much happening today, not much happening tomorrow, just the much milder conditions. On Sunday, we likely track a little system in here that has a little wintry flavor to it. We'll take a closer look at that for you coming up here in just a few minutes, guys.
Right. We know it can't last long, but we'll enjoy this better weather while we have it. Thank you, Jim. If you're planning to go to Miranda Lambert's concert in Lexington tonight, expect longer security lines. Earlier this week, WKYT News told you about extra security measures at Rupp Arena for Tuesday's UK game. They included checking people's coats. Arena officials told us there was not a specific event or threat, and that the inspection process can change from event to event. They say they do plan to inspect coats for the concert tonight.
Boxing legend and Kentucky native Muhammad Ali is expected to be released from the hospital today. A family spokesperson says Ali was admitted to the hospital earlier this week for follow-up care related to a urinary tract infection. He's going to be celebrating his 73rd birthday tomorrow, hopefully at home.
Yeah, hope he gets out and is okay and can sting like a bee at this birthday party, right?
That's right.
Right.
Well, vitamin D can help ward off a certain type of cancer.
And there is new information on the ineffectiveness of this year's flu vaccine. Ebony Williams has the details in this Better Living report.
A new report from the CDC shows this year's flu vaccine offers even less protection than first thought. Numbers show the current vaccine is only 23% effective against the flu strains that are circulating. Typically, the vaccine can be up to 60% effective. Vitamin D can ward off colorectal cancer by boosting the body's defenses. That's according to a new study from the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Scientists found people with high levels of vitamin D in their blood were less likely to develop colorectal cancer. Research suggests vitamin D triggers T cells, the body's attack system against cancer cells. And Harvard researchers say a healthy diet could help Hispanic women lower their risk of type 2 diabetes. They followed more than 160,000 women for almost 30 years and found eating healthy lowered type 2 diabetes risk as much as 55% in Hispanic women and 48% in white women. Limiting red meats and sweetened beverages and eating plenty of cereal fibers seem to help most. That's a look at some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.
And we have a programming note to pass along to you. Time Warner Cable has moved the channel position for the CW Lexington in several communities. The change is only for analog customers. In Richmond, Berea, Winchester, and Nicholasville, the CW Lexington will now be on Time Warner channel number 11. In Mount Sterling, Morehead, Flemingsburg, and Tollsboro, it will now be on channel 12. In Georgetown, Paris, and Cynthiana, it's channel 7. And in Harrodsburg and Versailles, channel 8. Again, this is only for analog customers. For digital subscribers, the CW Lexington will remain on channel 99. Hope